What's up, heroes? My name is Sylarclone, and welcome back to Crystalline. Let's see what's going on with these crystals being stolen here in Stonecrest. They pace the lengths of the street, but don't seem to trail too far away. Aren't you guys going to walk the perimeter of the city or something?
There is no need for such inefficiencies when we could just perform a radio scan.
Leanna frowns.
I'm not picking up any energy spikes or unusual readings.
Amelia continues to pace, then pauses. She fiddles with her manipulator again, then turns down a side street. Hey! Wait! She pauses again, then looks up.
Very curious. There is energy residue scattered throughout the city, except for one area in the southern corner of town.
Oh, my scan radius doesn't reach that far. So the southern corner has 0 energy readings?
Precisely.
Oh, that's not good.
The remaining lamp crystals in the area should at least be giving off a pulse of energy. If even the pulse is missing, then that would indicate the place is completely dark.
We must go in this direction.
Amelia leads the way, following her manipulator. As we continue to walk, the cobblestones underfoot change slightly. They're looser and more uneven than the heart of the city. The buildings are weathered and spotted with patchwork brickwork. The alleys feel dimmer here than in the center of town, as an even greater majority of the street lamps are dark. The buildings and houses become more spread out as we reach the outskirts of the city. The further we travel, the more run down the houses become. Crumbled walls from buildings and debris litter the streets. I watch my footing carefully as the dim lighting makes it easy to trip and fall. Are we still in the city?
Technically, yes. We're in the remains of the last battle that occurred in Stonecrest.
And if you guys recall, that battle Leanna described to us before. You mean the one between Elena and Void?
That's right. This is part of the original city, which hasn't been restored yet.
Amelia pauses in front of a dilapidated house.
This is the area of the irregularity.
This place is quiet. Too quiet. Does anyone even live here?
Probably not, so it could make a good hideout.
Let's go in.
Terra gingerly opens the door, which is falling off its hinges, and slips inside. I tentatively follow her, and the rest of the team trickles in. It looks like this was once a living room with a fireplace and a broken table in the corner. A hallway connects it and leads into separate rooms.
We should split up and search the rooms.
I agree with Zach. Never split up. It doesn't matter what we do. Well, I agree with Zach. It could split up, but we still don't want to necessarily split up, but everyone can really handle themselves. I agree with Zach. Let's go ahead and split up and look for clues. Agreed. We'll be sure to find it faster if we do.
It could be dangerous. Someone is using cloaking magic to mask the heightened energies of the crystals. That doesn't just sound like a regular thief to me.
We'll go in groups.
Shaggy,
No
Scooby, you're
need.
with me.
I think I found it.
Already. Kara grins as she stands on top of a throw rug in the back hallway. She stomps twice over the rug, and I hear a muffled, hollow thump. Then, she steps off the rug and stomps again, which reveals a much thicker sound.
I believe we found ourselves a way down.
How did you find that so quickly?
This house is literally falling apart, and there are no other decorations besides this rug. That's pretty suspicious, isn't it?
Well, when you put it like that, you're right. She kicks at the rug, which slides away to reveal discolored wooden panels. A latch nestles into the wood. Zach pulls on the latch and the door swings upward. We peek inside, and a handful of young faces stare back at us. Their hair is matted and dirt streaks their cheeks. Once the surprise wears off, they pull back from the entrance and retreat further into the basement. Foregoing the ladder, Zack jumps into the basement. Leanna follows him down and, unlike Zack, lands lightly and gracefully on her feet. That must be her magic at use. Emilia takes the ladder down, as does Kara, who jumps off once she's closer to the ground. Let's see here. Do we take the ladder or jump like a badass? I kind of want to take the risk and jump like the badass here. I've always wanted to do this, just like in the movies. I leap into the basement and land heavily on my feet. The shock travels up my legs, making me wince, but I manage to stand up straight. Leanna meets my eyes with a questioning look. I'm not entirely sure what that means. The rest of the team has already has the children quartered beside a glowing pile of crystals. I count 5 of them as they huddle together. Zack stands with his arms crossed, blocking the kids from trying to run. Kara stands beside him, her usual grin replaced with a grim expression. Emilia inspects the crystals while Leanna kneels by the kids.
I can confirm that these are the crystals we are looking for.
Where did you get these crystals?
The children look uncomfortably amongst each other.
You don't have to be afraid. I'm a Mage-Knight, see? I'm here to help.
She gives a soft smile as she shows them her insignia. Some of the younger kids hang their head, but an older boy straightens up and puts on a defiant scowl.
We didn't do anything wrong. We did exactly what the man said.
What man?
What man?
He clenches his jaw and refuses to speak.
Please, let me help you.
As the kids refuse to talk, Leanna looks helplessly back at us. Kara gently pulls Leanna to her feet and leads her away.
These kids are obviously alone and afraid. They're not going to talk to the guards.
I'm not a guard.
To them, you may as well be.
Kara leans down and addresses the older kid.
You've got a nice pile of crystals there. Are you looking to sell them?
The boy crosses his arms. Kara reaches into her purse and pulls out a coin.
I'd like to buy one off of you.
The younger children stare hungrily at the coin and cast questioning glances at the boy. He eyes the coin longingly, but looks uncertain.
We can't sell it to you.
Why's that?
He quiets down again, but a younger boy pipes up.
He'll get angry if we don't have enough.
The man, well, does he take care of you?
The first boy protectively pushes the younger boy back.
He gives us money if we can get him crystals.
These kinds of crystals.
Kara points to the pile.
Annie, the bigger ones get us more coins, but they're all out of them now.
And that's why you've been taking lamp crystals.
He looks away and doesn't answer. Kara smiles warmly.
It's okay. I won't tell anyone if you don't.
Oh, I'm sure you won't. That smile's just kind of melting my heart, too. The boy looks back at her.
So what does the man want with the crystals?
I don't know. He just wants them. A lot of them.
We should return the lamp crystals to the guard.
The little girl begins to cry.
No! Please don't take them away! The man's coming back soon, and he'll get angry if we don't have them.
Emilia made the girl cry. Kara leans down and pats the little girl reassuringly.
Don't cry. We won't take the crystals.
You won't?
She chokes out her words between sniffles.
Nope. We don't want the man to be angry. He could be pretty scary if he's angry, right?
The little girl calms down a bit and nods vigorously. She slips her hand into the older boy's hand and he squeezes reassuringly.
Tell me, when is the man coming?
He comes at the end of the week, so tomorrow evening.
And he meets you here?
He nods. Leanna looks back at the rest of us.
We should go.
Kara nods. We're grim as we exit the house and head back towards the inn. Those kids. It's obvious they're orphans. What happened to their parents? Glancing at Kara, she looks equally pensive and disturbed by the children's unfortunate situation.
We'll have to camp out by their hideout tomorrow evening and see when the man shows up. Then follow him and see where he's going and what he's doing with the crystals.
Sounds like a plan there. Leanna furrows her brow.
I really can't imagine what he could want with all these crystals.
Amelia places a finger to her lips in thought.
It is a very perplexing situation.
Well, I suppose there's no dwelling on it now.
I guess there's only one way to find out. What do you think will happen to those kids? Zack shrugs.
Probably get sent to an orphanage.
I'm a bit surprised they aren't already in one.
They're just trying to survive.
Kara's unusually silent this whole time. Are you okay, Kara? She immediately perks up and flashes me a smile.
Of course, just thinking about our next plan of action. I'll be heading out early to see if I can get any more information on where to go next, so I better get some rest.
Rest sounds like a good idea for all of us.
I would actually have to agree on that one, because this is our first day here in Stonecrest. As we reach the inn, we all say our goodnights and head to our respective rooms. Thoughts of the children's situation disturb me, and it takes me a while before I inevitably drift to sleep. I just love that music. It's such a great touch for everything. Sunlight falls across my eyes, pulling me awake, and we're going to see what our next plan of action is next time. I will end the episode here. As always, if you did enjoy the video, let me know by hitting that like button down below or leaving a comment. If you're new to the channel, unleash your power by hitting the subscribe button down below today as well, and I will see all you heroes in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.